What's up guys, Max here, and today we're going to be testing Hulkling in a 5-star, rank 5, 65 leveled up, SIG 220. So ideally, if you picked up the early access bundle twice and you paid $100 to Kabam, you got this guy awaken at SIG 20. And if you have the rank up materials to get him ranked up, you got him at rank 5. So one of the biggest things that I've been playing with this guy for the last 3 days now, I'm realizing, like, is this guy really needed in your roster? Can a 5-star now that Kabam is selling him be more than enough to actually be the best option you have? And you don't have to go for the 6-star, at least in this version, because I don't think he's overpowered or OP in any other way. He's got really great special 2 damage. He's a great counter for certain situations. He can penetrate the block, which is amazing, but I feel like the need of having this guy as a 6-star might be a situation that you just want because he's a new champion, but I don't think you need him. I think if we're considering this guy as a penny counter, the fact that you already bought him and you have him in your roster, 5-star might be the only thing you need. So I'm gonna try to mirror our situation here the best I can, and I'm considering and thinking Battlegrounds because that's the hottest topic right now to talk about. I love it. I know you do as well. So we're gonna set a timer here for 2 minutes and just take a look at how much damage I can do. I'm gonna try it again to be as perfect into a fight as possible, meaning like don't get hit, because obviously in Battlegrounds you're trying to avoid hits. Sometimes mistakes do happen, but we're gonna try to basically avoid them as much as possible. You also want to basically get as many of those charges as you can, and see, okay, see, here we are. So now we can go and deal the big damage with the Furies on the special 2, and the fact that he's going to launch a special 1, which is fine. The rotation for this guy, there's no specific one, I believe, that might be best for Battlegrounds. The more we play him and actually put him in that situation, we're going to find those situations to be best for him. But I feel like you have to back up. You have to, like, give yourself those charges to kind of be able to go into that unblockable situation right there where we're in. And now we can launch a special 2. Again, here we are, we're doing big crits, big furies, as we basically hit into them. The more you hit into them though, the charges do fall, which is you know, not the best situation, but that's how he works. And you kind of want to give yourself the space there. We're going to go for a parry. And now we have the option, basically, if we can get a heavy in there and we can hit into his block. And we just got one more hit. And now we can launch a special 2 right into him. No crits, no furies. It's okay. So we're just gonna. Oh, the evade almost got us there. But start hitting into his blocks. Start getting that special 2 ready. There we are. So here we are. Oh, let's see how the timer is doing. I think we got one more special 2. And I am gonna stop the clock there. So here we are, 77 hits, which is about what we see in Battlegrounds. Typically you can possibly get yourself into 100 hits, but let's take a look here now. Let's see the numbers that we dealt. So we got him down to 87% health, again from 100. And the other thing I wanted to test, I didn't want to boost up, I didn't want to run suicides on them, because ideally when doing Battlegrounds you're not doing none of those. You're pretty much playing a clean fight, trying to get in there with the mastery setup as clean as possible, and I'll show you here at the end the masteries that I have. So I got 77 hits. The fight duration was over 2 minutes 20 seconds. Actually, we might, because they count from the beginning. I started counting as soon as the fight started, so we might have that count wrong. But let's take a look. Basic attacks, we did 27,200, 9 of those. Interesting enough, I did not count as special 2s. I didn't get any special attacks there. Okay, biggest hit was a 19,000 hit, might have been a crit hit, but we got him down to 86% health. So what does that mean when it comes to his health? Okay, so in looking at the amount of health that we took off, we roughly took off about, I'm gonna just round up by 1,000, 460,000 health off of Star-Lord. Again, a rank 5 and penetrating through the block. Ideally, no synergies because there's no synergies allowed in Battlegrounds. Now, consider this and effect of how I did my gameplay. Do you think this guy as a rank 5 stars more than enough? And ideally, I think we're thinking this guy is the best penny counter, and he is. But is he worth investing rank 6-star rank 2 materials, rank 3 materials into him? Is he worth getting him to a SIG 200? That, I think right now at the moment, I would disagree. The way that I'm testing this guy, I'm not seeing him to be the best option for rank 3. I think he's fun. He has that feature and utility that he's unblockable into the block. He's tanky when it comes to that regen, but the more I thought about too, if maybe let's put him in defense. Maybe he's a defensive champion. The more I thought about that, the more I realized, like, you know what? No, if you put him in defense, someone already knows how many buffs he gets. Someone's going to bring a mystic option. If I see this guy in your deck, and I basically cancel your penny, then I'm thinking, okay, if he's going to show up on your deck, it's kind of like a lost cause because penny's already canceled. This guy doesn't have any need for him to be in your deck. It's just an option that you're just going to avoid, move on to the next champion. But if you decide to pick him and you put him in defense, I'm bringing in maybe like a mystic champion that just nullifies and just tortures your guy because of the amount of buffs you get, or I'm running MD. It's good night for this guy. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts when it comes to your Hulklings, whether they're 5 stars or 6 stars. If you picked up the early access bundle, let me know if you're considering to take this guy up to the ranks of rank 5 as a 5-star. Let me just show you my current mastery setup right now. I did say I was going to do that here at the end. My offensive tree, I went with this route. Again, no suicides there. And this is kind of like the offensive options that I have. My defensive tree, I didn't touch. I could have probably changed stuff around since I'm not running suicides. Don't need 3 out of 3 in coagulate maybe, but I would have put those points somewhere in defense. I wouldn't have thrown them in offense or proficiencies. I think that's good. If anything, I'm running MD a little bit more for my Mystic champions. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the video. Are you considering this guy as a battleground option? I feel like having this guy ranked up as my 5-star might be all that I need. I don't know if I want to go out and chase the 6-star. Not saying that he's not needed or he's not fun. I think he's fun. I just think that when it comes to cosmic options, I feel like there's other options out there right now. And that's a constant little debate that I'm having with myself. But let me know your comments. Put it in there in the bottom, and let's kind of talk about it. Join the streams, and we'll jump into the CCP beta and we'll talk about it and test more things if you want. All right, guys, take care. Hit like on the video. I'll see you soon. Peace.